Welcome, everybody. My name is C Mason 1015, and I'm coming at you live from the basement down the stairs. And this is fall damage. Ooh, that was good.
Hey everybody, it is CMason1015. I'm playing on the Fall Damage Vanilla. I know that sounds kind of weird because I haven't been on the Fall Damage Vanilla for months and months and months. And it's true, I have not been on the Fall Damage. I have not put out a video or anything for months and months and months. And the reason why is because of this guy right here. He keeps on following me around and chasing me and won't leave me alone when I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying to make a video and you hit me. Goodbye. Stay away. Anyway. Yeah, so I have not been on the vanilla server. I mean, I've been on a little bit, but I haven't recorded or anything. I haven't really done anything. And the fact of the matter is that I've been fairly uninspired with vanilla. And I think everybody gets to this point where they just don't feel like playing vanilla Minecraft. And especially when you've got things like the FTBs and the B+ pack and stuff like that, you just kind of get uninspired. Because, I mean, let's face facts, in vanilla, it's very easy to get to end game relatively quickly. There's not a whole lot towards getting to an end game pretty quickly. Within, I mean, even casual playing, you can get there with, pretty much there within, a few weeks and stuff. So I haven't been on for much, but we had a server meeting. And we're going to, yeah, see, you come out of the water, you start to burn. Boy, you're moving fast. You're moving real fast, and you're bouncing up and down out of the ground. How long is it going to take for you to die? That long. So, the barn burned down. Holy moly, did the barn burn down. Where's he at? Holy moly, did the barn burn down. You know what we're going to have to do? Okay, I fixed it. I'm going to guess that we have some sort of fire tick rule, so fire tick is on. Because that's not the first thing that's ever burned down. And I think that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of horses. Yeah, I'm gonna suppose we did. Cloudy is gone. This might be Cloudy back here, because I think this might be Cloudy. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. I wanted to do a quick server tour just to let you guys all see what the end of fall damage looked like. This would be technically Season 2. This is technically the end of Season 2. Season 1. I should put out a video about Season 1 and what all we did on Season 1 and stuff. So Season 1 was just our private thing before I started recording and stuff, and now Season 2 is coming to an end. So I guess the next one will be I don't know, maybe I should make that Season 2 and this is Season 1 because that's what I've recorded. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Something will happen. Anyway, so this is Spawn, and this is the only thing right here that I actually that was built before the server began with people. Oh, I better eat. Before the server began with people, and it's really the only thing that I built that was in creative. And really, I just wanted to have a place for people to spawn in relative peace. Next season, I've decided I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and, wherever we spawn, that's where we're going to have to build something. So, and really, it was just this pagoda that I built in creative. Everything else was, I think I built this hallway here, and I built this hallway back, but I didn't finish it. And somebody, I think Monkey built all these rooms and stuff. I think we were going to do something with this, but I don't know what. I think I built it back basically to here, and that was it. And then I forget who finished it out, but somebody did. Anyway, so that was that. And this, I like this. I like having a place for people when they spawn in. This is where you spawn, and it's this isn't really a safe place because, monsters can still come in from all over. And especially with the new tracking of the zombies, they can really come in from a distance. But then when I built this, of course, it was back in 1.5, and I don't think that had been implemented yet. This is Sarn's treehouse. I'm not going to go take a tour of it because I think I've done it before, but this was his treehouse that he built. That was a really cool thing. Back this way, let's go back this way first because there's not a ton of stuff over here. There is the iron factory. We all put this iron factory to good use, and as a matter of fact, I just went and raided it a little bit. So this is a factory, and based on the idea that if you have villagers, they'll spawn in a. Let me think. If you have villagers in an area, they'll create a village, and once they create a village, they'll start. When you have enough of them, they'll start spawning iron golems, and then you go down and you kill the iron golem, and you retrieve its iron. And it was very, very profitable. I mean, even now the thing was full up with iron. So even in 1.7.9, which is I think what we're on, that was very profitable. Will we be able to do this in 1.8? Yes, we will. I don't know how it will work out though. Anyway, so this was my house, and I first started this house off with not too. This was a hill, and I flattened down the hill after a while. But I originally my first spawn house was a lot different than this, and I don't even remember. I'm not even sure I can really describe it, but it was much different. And let's just go ahead, and this will be. I'm gonna, since it's my video, I'm gonna do a little bit more detailed of a thing on mine, but we'll get around to everybody. So yeah, this is my house, and it's just a very plain, simple house until you come down into the basement, and then you come along down to the mine shaft. And I think I spent more time on the mine shaft designing and everything than I was basically a little dwarf on this. I spent more time on this than basically anything else that I did. And at first I just had basically a hole in the ground, and then I kind of did this. And this is based on somebody else's build, which I can't remember who it was. But basically we have an industrial furnace, and you can kind of see there's ferni back along that way. I also have these other two furnaces just for quick things that I might want to cook and stuff. I've got kind of an enchanting area here, so I've got kind of supplies for enchanting and stuff like that. My most of my storage is still kind of over here. And if I'd done better, I think I would, if I did better, I would probably put signs on these, or at least, expand this out a little bit more. I don't know. Enchanting area, my bed, stuff like that, stuff that I need like that. And then this is the rail line, and the rail line was all automatic for the most part. The rail, when a mine cart full of a person probably came back down this way, it would trigger that sensor, which would turn this track going this way. Once the minecart hits this cactus, it would break, but you wouldn't get hurt, but it would break, fall into this hopper here, and then get transported back over to this dispenser. And then when you hit this button, you get a minecart ready to go. You just have to jump in, hit on, and push forward. And I probably spent I spent several videos just hollowing this out and making this look right and stuff like that, because it went over to my underwater base. And you know, I got this all done. It took a long time. I fought many mobs. I died a couple times. One time I died in lava, which was not that fun. And yeah, so it was a lot of work to get this done, and to really dress it up and stuff like that. I could have just left it very plain Jane and not a lot of stuff. Oh, yep. So then we ran into that, and we're done. And then I took a while to design this stair going up and stuff, and then we come to the underwater base, and my guardians are here at the underwater base. Now this is very dark. These are all half slabs here, so nothing will spawn on them. And most of this has half slabs, or it's lit up enough that things won't spawn. And my intent for this was going to be to have this as a kind of industrial area, and maybe even have like layers below, and it was going to be dark, but lava would maybe come pouring down and stuff. I don't know what I was even thinking about. And it kind of, about the time I got to this point, especially when I built the little farm thing here, I really lost my gumption to work on this. And really, I was having a lot of fun with Monster, and then FTB Monster, and then the oh, what do you call that thing? Monster, and then the B plus pack after that. So I really lost a lot of gumption to really work on this. But that was what I was going to do. I was going to have some farms. I was going to have animal pens down here with some killing machines and stuff like that. I'd brought over quite a bit of storage, and actually my next thing would have been to make a decent storage. I remember I was thinking about making a decent storage facility. This was going to be an auto farm. I think that this stopped working after a while. It just really worked. This was an automatic chicken cooker. Oh, I have some chickens. I will take you. And it really, it was an overcomplicated thing, and there's a lot better chicken cookers now than what this is. This was a really overcomplicated thing that I built. Proof of concept, but really just over the top crazy. I shouldn't have built it. Over here, I had it was supposed to be an automatic wood farm, but it's not really. It really was not an automatic wood farm. You had to plant the saplings and then do this and do that. In fact, I don't know. Yeah, do I have a sapling that I can just put down? I don't know if this will work even, but you'd put a sapling there, and then as soon as it grows, if it ever does, there we go. But then the thing was, you had to continue to stand. Let's see. Anyway. You had to stand like here, and then, it would detect when you had a sapling down and stuff like that, and, push this out. And I was going to have a little thing that would go over to an area. If you had enough tree here, it would go over to an area, and you would be able to harvest it. And what my plan was I'd seen a thing for a wither boss block breaker thing. And so what was going to happen was this was just going to feed over into the wither chamber, and then a wither would basically be here just breaking blocks. And there was some physics set up for it and stuff like that where it wouldn't break out. But I think they kept changing how the wither generated and how the wither reacted and stuff like that. And it just got too scary because once you let a wither out, you are pretty much going to be sunk unless you are really buffed up. I mean, you have to be prepared for that. So I kind of gave up. Why is this like this? I kind of abandoned it. I just kind of like was, and again, this was about the time that I really started losing interest in playing on here. I'm going to dump off some of this iron so at least I can pick a few things up. Where did was I storing my iron here? I think I was. So, that was that. Like I said, I just kind of lost interest in I don't know why I'm even trying to sort these things out because it doesn't really matter. Power punch, power 2. I'll keep that on me just in case. Anyway, yeah. So this was this, and then I had this kind of chamber in the middle here with water, and you would go up the water like this, of course. And I was thinking about doing something with boats or something like that. And then up here, up into the sky was going to be my secret thing where I was going to have ender ladders going way up to the sky. And basically what I was going to do was going to have Cloud City up there. And that's why that's why I was going to need so much iron, because I didn't want to build it with wool or snow. I was probably going to use snow a little bit, but I was really wanting to use iron a lot. And so I was going to just build Cloud City, and I actually still might do something like that. I've got a good couple of ideas for some builds and stuff. But let's get back over to the main town, and I will rejoin you there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm recording. I should have recorded right when I logged on. I thought, oh, I better do that.
Oh, did you see the Steve zombie?
Oh,
yeah,
God, look at this. This is horrible. It's me all over the place. The server will...
Have you gone in the nether yet?
No, I haven't gotten... Oh, God. Oh, this is just wrong. And now I'm too hungry to run.
I'll clean up the walkway a little bit.
Here.
No, leave it. Just leave it. Let's just leave it.
Make it a little easier to walk through.
Oh,
I already
God.
took the ones out of there.
You can't. How far does this go back? What the heck?
Well, here, let's go to the.
Does he
Freemason
really
farm
have
out
a
here.
Steve head on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He picked up one of your heads, and for some reason it turned into
Oh.
a Steve head.
Oh my God! Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, God.
Come out to the Sea Mason farm.
All right, all right.
We're breeding Sea Masons.
Oh, you placed sea mason eggs.
You've got first of all, you've got a whole bunch of growths on you. We don't know where they came from.
There. Now I can. I'll wait for this one to hatch. Oh, this is well, this is special. Okay, so I probably put in a clip of the heads in here, and I mean, just silly. This is several days after all that, and never give Hobo op powers, because this is what happens. All right, so we talked about... I never talked about Town Hall, and let's go talk about Town Hall a little bit. So the... God. All right, so Town Hall was a design and implemented by Vic, who I have not seen for a long time, and nobody quite knows where he's at and stuff. I hope everything is okay. Some people think he's having really severe computer problems, but we've all kind of messaged him and no response. So, Vic, if you're out there, I hope everything's okay. And then this was like a little meeting hall thing, and there goes the dog yelling.
barking, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he did this. He did this on there. And that's a really cool town hall, and I'd like to do something similar to this when we get to the new server. I think this would be something like this would be really cool for a town hall. So we may not copy and paste it, but certainly, try to do something similar to this. I hope somebody can do something like that. We are actually talking right now about who wants to do what on the server, who wants to build what. We're going to try to have a lot more community builds and stuff, and be kind of more involved with each other on the new server and stuff, which I think is going to be a good thing. Library. This is the community library, and this was built by Noble Amber Dragon, I believe. So yeah, he built this, and then I think this. Yeah, you go up here, and here's more books up here and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And this was a really good build also. Yeah. And then this is Mason's residence here. So let's see here. He is a big fan of really tall towers that I don't know if he was ever planning on doing anything else with this or not. Whoa. So this was the chicken cookery thing that kind of ended up just kind of failing. I'm not sure what. I think it was because it was farther out of spawn, and there certainly are chickens up here. So why they weren't putting their eggs in? Uh-oh. There we go. Good. Meant to do that. So I think Mad built this. I think Mad built that. And then this was the public trading thing. So we never really did quite use this either. So there's a few things that we're going to rethink on the new server. And then this was going to be Mad's Tavern. Made things for Spawn's Bar. Yeah, this was going to be a bar. This was Vic's shop. And I think a creeper came along and blew up a bunch of stuff. So that was not very cool. And this was the first. Gosh dang! I'm going through food like there's no tomorrow. This was the first major, serious structure that we did on the server, and well, what I did on the server, which was the. Which was the doohickey spawner. Where's I gotta have something to. Is there not a pick in here? Are you kidding me? Are you for real? Give me a flippin' pick. I don't want these bows. Yeah, and we went crazy with all kinds of armor and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, on the other side of this wall would be a spawner, and it's just a very standard spawner. They go up the. Oh, there's one right there. They go up a. They go through a water thing, and they go up and then over, and then they fall down 23 blocks. Well, the problem is that 23 blocks is 23 blocks is pretty cool, but a lot of them now come out wearing armor, so it actually is not as, I don't know, cool as what it was before. Oh, look, it's a spider. It's a spider.
You gonna come get me, Spoida?